everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And as you know, I am Allenia, and this is my channel. And if you want to continue to be inspired through your journey through joy, please subscribe and hit the like button and the notification bell so that you can receive new content every week. All right, so my sister girl is getting herself together. She has the remote control now. It'll be fun to do something a little different. What we did today is we had our daughters come out with 10 questions, which I have right here. I know you can't see that. Okay, all right, that's not even working, but that's all right. I think, no, that's not even working, but that's okay. I tried. But we have 10 questions. In life, we are blessed to have people that are placed in our life for different reasons and different seasons. And I say that a lot. She first came in to my life during a season, but then she stayed in my life for a reason. And she is my sister girl, Nicole Thomas. And I'm gonna let her just kind of introduce herself and tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you do for my audience.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Thomas. I'm a mother and sister. I'm a teacher, and I love to travel and kind of hang out with my friends.
So let's go ahead and get into the topics. Ooh. All right, here we go. First question, okay? How did we meet? And we're laughing for a reason, y'all. We are. We're laughing for a reason. So I'm going to go ahead and let her tell her version of how we met. And then, you know, I'll probably interject because, y'all, I made her be my friend. Okay? I did. I made her be my friend.
So we met. I was a director of a private school, and Allenia came to volunteer. And she actually came at a time where we really needed her. Because we had a lot of transition, we had a lot of growth, and we had a lot of transition. So she actually came at a great time. And at the time, we were in a social club for the motorcycle world, and we were looking to recruit people. And so this other lady that her daughter danced at church with my daughter, and she was like, "Oh, you know, I want to invite someone." And I was like, "Oh, who?" It's just follow my eyes. And I was like, "Oh, she works for me." I don't know if that would be great. And then she was like, "No, she's really fun. She's fun, you know." And then, you know, I like food.
Y'all, no, she needs to tell you what happened. They was trying to go out they was sitting up there whispering, talking about, because I do have another sister who is, we call her little sister, but they was up there whispering, y'all, okay?
She kept saying, "Oh, so what y'all be doing?" And we were ignoring her.
They was trying to get away from me. And then, so they started talking about a cookout. You know, they was going to a barbecue for the social club. So, they, you know, I mean, I don't have any shame in my game. And I'm not going to lie, I got tired of being by myself. I was going to different things all by myself, little fairs and things like that. I'm like, I want some friends. So I told them, I said, I like barbecue and I like men. So with that, let's just say, out of their hesitation, they got the best of me, okay? So, and that's how we met. We did meet at work, and and she said something that's really critical, because you said that I came to the school at a time when the school needed. And believe it or not, I needed the school because I had just finished a job that was so emotionally draining that I started losing myself. And because of that, you know, God knows how to kind of transition you. And, you know, and y'all know I love my mama. And my mama told me, you got time now, you got a little bit of money in the bank, go ahead and do something else to see, you know, what it is that you really want to do. And the school needed me, and I needed the school, because I ended up getting my sister girl from it. All right. So that's how we met. Okay. Next question. First impressions of each other. Okay. So actually, I saw her before she saw me, because she was actually outside, because like she said, she's the director of the school, and the church was right across the street, and I would park at the school, and I just saw this beautiful, and I say it all the time, and I have not changed my story. I was sitting in my car, she was doing her little gardening, and on the porch of the school, and I said, oh my goodness, she is so pretty with her round face and her bald head. I'm like, she is so pretty. Now, she looked a hot mess, but then I was like, she's so pretty. And even to this day, when she look a hot mess, I always say, you look so pretty. I do that all the time, because she did. So my first impression of her, I would say, I thought she was just pretty. I did. So that would be my first impression of her. So Lord knows I'm scared to find out what she thought about me.
Your daughter started dancing. Mm-hmm. So I just knew you as a mother of a child that was dancing. Okay. So at first I thought you looked like my aunt, one of my favorite aunts.
Okay.
And you always had your hair like in the twist.
Oh yeah.
You always had your hair twisted up, and that's always the way that my aunt wore it. But you were always like, I always thought you were so professional. Like, you were just matter of fact. Yeah, that was my first impression. So mysterious. Like, I remember that too. Like, even when they told me you were coming to volunteer, mm-hmm. we knew nothing about you.
Right.
Yeah, we knew nothing about you.
And that's because, y'all, let me tell you something. One of the things I have learned over the years is when you're ready to kind of reinvent yourself, sometimes you got to go into a quiet space. And that quiet space is not to separate yourself, but it's more so to prepare yourself. And I was ready. I was tired of, I guess the best way I can put the way that I was a bitch, okay? And I didn't want to be
your job
that. Because yes, my job did.
Your job made you be that.
Yes. And at the time,
she had to have some hard conversations.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So and do things on her own. Your job made you be that.
And I traveled a lot, and I didn't have friends like that. I didn't have friends. Thank God for my sister-in-law, because other than that, I wouldn't have had any girlfriends. So to be perfectly honest, I was ready. My heart needed it. My mind needed it. My spirit needed it. And I didn't come in there talking about how much education I had. I didn't talk about what I actually did. Yeah. They found that out over time because of things that, we might talk about. But it wasn't that I was just trying to hide. It was just that it was not relevant at the time. Mm-hmm. I would say that. All right. So next question. How did we know we were sister girlfriends? So our daughter said, how do you know? Because they're young. So they're early on in their journey of making friends and really learning how to deal with friends, deal with other females. Mm-hmm. And I honestly,
I don't know. I guess when we can get mad at each other and then call each other right back. Or when we can spend hours on the phone and not talk about nothing.
we sure can. We do it, y'all. Let me tell you. And it's so funny, but I think it's one of those things that just kind of evolved.
Yeah.
It wasn't, because it's not that she didn't have other friends. She had other friends.
Yeah.
And that she was very close with. Right. And that they've gone through things.
Right.
How our relationship was our relationship. Right. And you cannot, and I think that's the one thing that I want to tell any woman, any young woman, any teenager, that you can have multiple friends, but you're going to have particular ones for particular reasons. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah. And
I know when you were my sister.
Oh, look at that.
I figured when the stuff that happened with our girls. Our girls went through this preteen,
it was a mess.
It was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing.
It was horrible,
and it's still touch and go some days, but whatever. And I was really worried that I was going to lose our friendship, you know, and then you was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to lose my friends over this. I'm not, you know, and yeah, that was it. That was, then I knew, like, okay.
So, and that's a big deal, y'all, because even with me, with that situation that she's talking about, I am very protective of what's mine. If I pay taxes on it, I'm very protective, and not anyone can speak to her. And when I say that, I'm talking about my daughter. Through things, I was okay with her talking to mine, because I knew she would tell her the right thing. And even though we think differently, trust me, I am conservative. She is very liberal. So
I am the auntie.
Yeah,
I am that one.
So, but she knows me, and she knows my expectations. And even though she pushes the line, she will push the line quick. It wouldn't be her if she didn't. I think that's, you know, but I know that she would never tell my daughter to do something that would make her look bad, make my family look bad, make me look bad. So I do trust her. Not everybody get that privilege. No. Because you have to guard your children. You know, and if you allow someone to tell them something or talk to them, you got to be very mindful of who's saying certain things to them. So, but she's right. I wasn't having it, and I told my daughter, I am not losing my friends. No, I'm not.
I was worried. I was really worried about that.
Yeah, it was, y'all, it was great. Trust me, we're gonna have a video on that, because y'all got some teenage daughters that y'all need to hear. Y'all need to hear this, okay? Because it was crazy. This develops over time. It's not something that one day we say, you're gonna be my sister girlfriend. It's just, you know, it just evolves.